Take a look at this. Oops, Wipey spilled some vinegar on the marble floor. He also spilled some cleaning acid on the marble floor. What is the difference you observe between the reactions of the two liquids on the marble floor? The reaction is less vigorous with vinegar when compared to the reaction with cleaning acid. The reaction is less vigorous because it contains a weak acid called acetic acid. The reaction is more vigorous with the cleaning acid because it contains strong acids like hydrochloric acid. In the case of weak acids, the dissociation of the acid molecules will be incomplete, and hence the number of hydronium ions per unit volume is less than in a concentrated acid where dissociation is complete. That was about strong and weak acids. What about dilute acids and concentrated acids? Addition of water to a concentrated acid is known as dilution. The strength of an acid decreases with dilution and it becomes weak. A dilute acid does not react vigorously with other substances like a concentrated acid. As we go on adding water to a concentrated acid, the number of hydrogen ions per unit volume of the solution goes on decreasing. That is, the concentration of hydrogen ions decreases. The strength of the acid and hence the acidic properties also decreases. The same thing holds good for bases also. Great precaution should be taken when diluting acids. Acids should be added drop-wise to water and not the other way. What is the difference between dilute acids and weak acids? When concentrated acid is added to water, the number of hydronium ions per unit volume will decrease due to dilution. In the case of weak acids, the dissociation of the acid molecules will be incomplete and hence the number of hydronium ions per unit volume is less in a concentrated acid where dissociation is complete. Therefore, the term weak acid should not be confused with diluted acid and strong acid should not be confused with concentrated acid. What is the measure of acidity or alkalinity of a solution? All aqueous solutions have hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions. In acidic solutions, the number of hydrogen ions will be more than hydroxide ions. In basic solutions, the number of hydroxide ions are more than hydrogen ions. Therefore, the concentration of hydrogen ions in a solution is a measure of acidity or alkalinity of a solution. In 1909, a Danish scientist, Sørensen, suggested a very convenient way to express the concentration of hydrogen ions on a scale ranging from 0 to 14. This is known as the pH scale. How to identify the pH of a solution? To know whether the solution is acidic or basic, we use an acid-base indicator, but it does not tell anything about the pH of the solution. To know the pH of a solution, we use universal indicator. Universal indicator is a mixture of many indicators which gives different colors in different pH ranges. Then the color is matched with the color chart provided along with the indicator. pH papers also can be conveniently used. There are instruments called pH meters which give an exact value of the pH without the addition of any indicator. When concentration of hydrogen ions is equal to concentration of hydroxide ions, the pH of the solution is 7. That is, it is a neutral solution. When concentration of hydrogen ions is greater than the concentration of hydroxide ions, the pH of the solution is less than 7, which means it is an acidic solution. When concentration of hydrogen ions is less than the concentration of hydroxide ions, the pH of the solution is greater than 7, which means it is a basic solution. Would the pH of solutions of strong acids be higher than that of weak acids? A strong acid dissociates completely in solution, hence producing more number of hydrogen ions in solution in comparison with a weak base. The concentration of hydrogen ions is more in the case of a strong acid, and hence its pH is lower. Organic acids like acetic acid, citric acid, or weak acids. They dissociate incompletely in solution and hence they produce lesser number of hydrogen ions. The pH is higher than solutions of strong acids. So, what is the importance of pH? Tooth decay is a common problem. The reason is that the pH in the mouth becomes lower than 5.5. The degradation of food particles in the mouth by the action of bacteria will produce acids which lower the pH. When the pH in the mouth falls below 5.5, the tooth enamel, which is made of calcium phosphate, is corroded and causes tooth decay. As a remedy, toothpaste which are basic are used which neutralize the acid and prevent tooth decay. pH and our body. Maintaining of pH of the various body fluids is very important for our survival. Different body fluids have different pH. The pH of blood is 7.35, intestinal juice is 8 and gastric juice is 1.2. Our body works with the pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid and this causes pain and irritation. As a remedy, it is advised to take mild bases like magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia, which neutralizes the acid and brings back the pH to normal. pH and plants animals. When pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, it is called acid rain. When acid rain flows into the rivers, it lowers the pH of the river water. The survival of aquatic life in such rivers becomes difficult. Plants require a specific pH range for their healthy growth. Collect samples of soil from different regions and test the pH of these samples. Find out the pH required for the healthy growth of a plant. pH as a weapon in self-defense. Most of us will have experienced a sting from a honeybee. It causes pain and irritation due to an acid present. Rubbing the affected area with baking soda neutralizes the acid and gives relief. Nettle leaves cause pain stings when it is accidentally touched. Just beside the nettle plant, we can find a dock plant. Rubbing the affected area with the leaves of dock plant gives relief.